Turns out we have enough time that we are going to go to a small island south of here that has an old ruined chapel on it. So catch you when we get there. We're now on the island of Errich, another nicely midgie infested island. I don't think too many people come here. There are a few worn paths. We're presuming one of them will take us over to the chapel. We'll get back to you when we'll get closer. It is a beautiful day though. The water is just stunning. When they say a path to the chapel, it's not really. It's a proper adventure, see whether I can slip into the water or not. This time of the year, everywhere is very stunning. This time of the year, it's also very spiky and tick infested because of the ferns. They are taller than you when you're only 5'4". But apparently this is where I'm heading. Oh dear.
Yep, Google Earth to the rescue. We were looking at the right place, but possibly at the wrong side of the building, or the graveyard. So Julie's disappeared in amongst the bracken somewhere. Julie is over there. Have you found it?
It's a graveyard. Oh my goodness.
Ow! Julie, where are you taking us?
To the gate of the church.
You're having a laugh. Yeah, Julie's found it. This is the gate to the church. This is still in use. Still in use, my arse. For me trying to, but yeah, I'll just charge through it and see what happens. Oh, there's a headstone. Wow.
This is what you call crazy. This is a McIntyre grave. Ooh. This is the height of the bracken, and this is the height of the headstone. There's probably more than one, but I don't know whether we're going to find them or not. What I really would like to find are docking leaves, because I've got lots of nettle stings on my hand. If you find something,
There's a lot of thorns and stuff up here again as well.
oh, oh, ow! In memory of Donald Fisher, a writer from Glasgow. He died in Inverara. Also his grandson, who was Donald Fisher Jackson and who was a lieutenant in the Hussars and killed in action in France in 1918 at 31. This is one we'll want to try and get to. But
I'm on it.
There we go.
This is why I don't have any good clothes.
This is why we don't buy you any good clothes, because we know we're going to have to send you places. There are headstones actually inside the remains of the church. It's also about 6 foot deep in brambles, and I have a few wee injuries already, so I think we're not going to bother. This is another church without very much information. It's ascribed to the 15th, 16th century. The oldest headstone is 1732, which was a guy called McCallum, which possibly could be some kind of a sept of the Malcolms. There's MacArthur graves and just sort of a selection. It is, on Canmore it says that it's being used today, but you know, I doubt anybody's coming up here for a funeral today because the bracken's taller than me. Despite this being on Loch 𝕐, which is obviously renowned as Campbell territory and them taking fantastic notes on things, there's no recordable history on this place. It hasn't been assigned to any specific period, and it doesn't have a saint assigned to it. It is still stunning, apart from the bracken and the nettles and the midges and the wasps. Yeah, it's nice. On one of the windowsills in the remains here, they're old schist windowsills, quite like the castle we were at. There is a basin carved in one of them that would obviously be for offerings or sacrament or whatever. I'm not going to start pulling at things. There's far too much nature living here for me to start pulling at stuff to see if I can find a little basin sitting in a windowsill. We'll keep stepping gingerly, hope, until I get to these headstones. We discussed the McLachlans taking over the captaincy of the prison on the last island we were on, and here we have a John McLachlan buried on this one. These are slightly older ones as well, 1759 and 1776. That one actually looks much older. Can't see what it says though. I'll maybe have a wee hook at this one. Not sure if you can really see very well there, but we have the old classic skull and crossbones. My favourite grave slab ever. And it is said that one of these flat slabs is the oldest grave. This is another MacArthur grave with 2 stars and a beautiful heart at the top of it. So that was Innis Errich. Definitely go by my name that I don't do the path well travelled. That was quite an experience through that bracken. It might be worth coming back here in the winter when the bracken has died down a wee bit and there aren't any frogs. I think that might be a better plan.